In the heart-pounding world of Formula One, one car defied the norm, leaving competitors in its dust and rewriting the history of speed. Enter the Mercedes W11, a machine that not only dominated the 2020 season, but reshaped the very essence of F1 racing. Today, join us as we unravel the extraordinary journey of the fastest car in F1 history. Mercedes had established itself as a consistent powerhouse, showcasing dominance since the advent of the turbo hybrid era. The extent of their supremacy was such that rival teams resorted to replicating the previous year's Mercedes car and still managed to achieve significant performance gains compared to their counterparts. The spotlight on the Mercedes W11 in 2020 was not just due to its sustained excellence, but also the remarkable progress made in enhancing its performance. Typically, as Formula One approaches the end of a set of regulations, development curves tend to plateau. However, Mercedes defied this trend with the W11 not only maintaining dominance, but also making substantial improvements. Throughout the 2020 season, the team continued to push boundaries even when it seemed they had reached their peak. The Mercedes W11 emerged as more than just a Formula One car. It stood as the fastest in F1 history, breaking records and reshaping the possibilities on the track. Before delving into the details of the W11, it's essential to revisit its predecessor, the W10. The W10, a formidable machine in its own right, secured both championships and notched an impressive 15 wins. Despite these achievements, the 2019 Mercedes car faced challenges, notably overheating issues exposed during the Austrian Grand Prix. In that race, the team struggled to unleash the car's full potential due to engine inefficiencies caused by excessive heat. Another obstacle for Mercedes was the difficulty in optimizing tire performance, especially during qualifying. While the car's gentle treatment of tires proved beneficial during races, it hindered qualifying efforts. In the 2019 season, Mercedes conceded a significant 11 pole positions, 2 to Red Bull and 9 to Ferrari. These challenges, combined with overheating issues, pose potential threats to their continued dominance if left unaddressed in the upcoming season. The Mercedes W10 faced the challenge of operating within a limited performance range throughout the 2019 season. However, as we delve into the evolution of the W11, it becomes clear that Mercedes had strategically engineered solutions to overcome these obstacles, ensuring their continued leadership in Formula One. Moving into the 2020 season, Mercedes introduced several changes to their car compared to the previous year. These modifications aim to enhance various aspects of performance. Starting with the front suspension, Mercedes engineers conducted a thorough reconfiguration of the inner workings of the wheels and the integration of the suspension. This careful modification opened up new aerodynamic possibilities for the front end of the car. Mercedes continued their pursuit of aerodynamic advantages by making adjustments to the side pod inlets and surrounding components. Notably, the side impact structure underwent a significant change in its location, moving from its previous top position of 3 years to a lower stance, a shift already adopted by some teams on the grid at the time. Getting deeper into aerodynamics, James Allison, the team's technical director, described the rear suspension arrangement as adventurous, a bold rethinking of the L wishbone shape. This redesign aimed to unlock additional aerodynamic possibilities, offering the tantalizing prospect of more downforce. Despite the potential risks associated with this ambitious concept, it ultimately proved successful for the team. Beneath the surface, Mercedes addressed a persistent issue from the 2019 season: overheating. Significant efforts were made to improve engine efficiency, particularly in dealing with high temperatures that had hindered the W10. This not only reduced the risk of reliability concerns, but also contributed to increased aerodynamic efficiency by eliminating the need for additional vents to cool the car under specific conditions. The engine's improved performance in higher temperatures allowed the production of a thinner, more compact car compared to the previous year. Fortunately, the tire specifications for the 2020 season remained unchanged. In 2019, Mercedes had the luxury of time to comprehend the intricacies of tire behavior, allowing them to address challenges encountered during pre-season testing. A notable innovation that emerged was the dual-axis steering system, commonly known as the DAS system. This solution, born out of ingenuity, aimed to enhance their understanding of tire performance. Keen observers noticed an unusual movement by Mercedes drivers with their steering wheels during preseason testing. The DAS system enabled drivers to adjust the toe angle of the front tires by pushing and pulling on the steering wheel. This adjustment, particularly reducing the toe angle on straight stretches, proved to be a game changer. A lower toe angle resulted in reduced tire scrub, lowering heat generation. The tire's ability to adjust its heat cycle contributed to long-term consistency in tire performance. The DAS system served not only as a tire management tool, but also as a drag reduction system, providing an unexpected aerodynamic advantage. The ability to change the tire angle had a combined effect of multiple advancements working seamlessly together. This transformed the Mercedes W11 into a formidable competitor, causing concerns among its rivals. Each transformation and invention played a part in the meticulous creation of a car that would not only be a champion, but also the fastest F1 car in history. Contrary to popular belief, the Mercedes W11 was not without flaws. Concerns arose during preseason testing about engine reliability. When Mercedes eventually arrived in Australia for what was supposed to be the season opener, they acknowledged that the engine issues had not been fully addressed. Fortunately, the global lockdown and the cancellation of the first race provided them with much-needed time to rectify these concerns. By the time they arrived in Austria for the delayed first race in July, efforts had been made to address the engine reliability issues. The prior reliability challenges had been mostly addressed, and although the majority of tire-related issues were successfully resolved, Silverstone posed a tough weekend for the Mercedes team. In the first race, both cars suffered tire blowouts, resulting in an exceptionally close finish. Additionally, tire management problems in the second race allowed Red Bull's Max Verstappen to secure the win. Analyzing races where Mercedes did not emerge victorious during that season reveals intriguing details. The Italian Grand Prix, where they secured a 1-2 qualifying position, showcased their undeniable speed. However, a chaotic race, exacerbated by Lewis Hamilton's 10-second stop-go penalty, led to a missed opportunity, allowing Pierre Gasly to claim his first ever Formula One victory. The Sakir Grand Prix followed a similar tale of chaos when Lewis Hamilton's positive COVID-19 test ruled him out for the weekend. George Russell, Hamilton's replacement, seemed poised for victory, but strategic errors by the team ultimately handed the win to Sergio Perez. The Abu Dhabi Grand Prix added a unique twist as Lewis Hamilton returned from illness, but didn't perform at his peak. Red Bull's Max Verstappen dominated the weekend, securing both pole positions and the race win. It's noteworthy that Mercedes faced the setbacks twice due to car performance issues across a 17-round calendar, underscoring their remarkable strength. The W11's legacy and overall dominance not only symbolize speed, but also encompass multiple track records, some of which may remain unbroken for the foreseeable future. In the realm of Formula One, where cars trail seconds behind the W11, the anticipation of 2026 regulation changes suggests a potential slowdown in cars that surpass the current records. The Mercedes W11 played a pivotal role in solidifying Lewis Hamilton's position in F1 history, marking his 7th World Championship. This achievement places Hamilton on par with the legendary Michael Schumacher, who also boasts 7 titles. The W11's significance transcends its on-track performance, elevating it to a level of distinction. Witnessing the W11 in action, whether on TV or in person, is a unique gift. Looking ahead, the likelihood of encountering a machine with such exceptional capabilities in the near future is increasingly improbable. The W11, with its records and titles, transcends being merely an F1 car. It stands as a temporary work of art that may not be replicated anytime soon.